November 12, 1541, Journey to the Tower. The river was as calm as I had ever seen it. Ordinarily, the tide would have been wild by this time of year, and woe unto any man unfortunate enough to fall into the fierce currents of the Thames. Tonight the tides were still, and the surface of the water appeared glassy. When I peered down into the dark depths, I saw my tired, drawn face wavering in the reflection. I quickly turned away as I fought back a wave of nausea, frightened by the anguish I saw etched there. I stared out across the water at the small patches of light in the distance as we drifted through the dense, low-hanging fog. I could not prove the source of each hazy beacon, but in my mind each one represented a home. The inhabitants of one of these homes invaded my thoughts, and I envied the present comfort they enjoyed. A mother, father, and their 3 children sat down to a small wooden table in the cottage of my mind. Curlicues of steam from a meat pie hovered around heads bowed in prayer. I noted a lack of fine tapestries and plates of gold as I took in the room around them, yet a fire crackled invitingly in the hearth, and an air of joy permeated the dwelling. I turned my attention away from the bare surroundings and returned to the family. They had finished the prayer. Their faces were now upturned, shining with delight. The children, 2 blonde boys and a girl with raven hair, sat about devouring the pastry before them. The man threw his head back in a hearty laugh at his children's exuberance, his dark wavy hair and gleaming amber eyes dancing in the candlelight. His familiarity caused my breath to catch in my throat. It was George, my George. I squeezed my eyes shut to ward off the tears burning behind them. I would not cry. I refused to show them my pain. I shook my head to clear my thoughts, and the family faded away like the ghosts they were, and would always be. I would never have a family with George. Our children would never laugh at our table or scamper before our hearth. The life we should have had disappeared on a warm May morning, and now I was on my journey to the same stone fortress that had swallowed up our dreams. George was gone, and the agony of it ached within me. I pulled my cloak tighter around my shoulders when a rash of goose pimples erupted beneath my velvet sleeves, but the bitter cold still ate its way through, chilling me to the bone. The stillness of the water and the sluggish pace of the barge made the journey seem interminable. And although I dreaded my arrival at the tower, I was anxious to be out of the cold and cocooned in bed. I welcomed a sleep that could transport me from this doleful prison and drown out the wails still echoing in my ears. Queen Catherine Howard's cries haunted me even after.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?